it's doing that, I don't know. There we go. We're live.
Okay. Hello, everybody. This is Oreo, and welcome back to playing through Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. We've gotten all the items, and we're about to go on a boss-beating tour. As you can see, our attack is 5, and the other two are 6. Unlike our previous strategy, where we were able to pick and choose, every time we beat a boss and clear a temple, it's going to just go to the next thing. So we're going to just have to take whatever that is. But I think we've gotten enough EXP over time that it won't be an issue. So let's head on out. As you can see, we've got just pretty much every item and almost all the spells. So now these first few bosses should be a cakewalk. And most importantly, we got all the magic containers and heart containers as well. And if we're really lucky, and I mean really lucky, in between dungeons and getting there, we might even get just one more level than normal. And both came at me at the same time. Just wanted to show off what the press does a little bit. Alright. Now, as you can see, much different from the first time we came through this cave.
A bit tougher.
Right, a bit tougher, can actually see what we're doing. All that good stuff. Desert's just full of flying rocks, unless you happen to get the big boys out of. Alright, Dungeon 1. We already got all the dungeon items, so we don't have to fuss with that. We've got the magic key, so we don't have to go key hunting. We can just go straight for the boss. These guys now, unlike the first time we came through here, we can just do that.
Okay, that should be fixed.
It's much easier to deal with. Bubbles is always still a bubble pain. And now go backing up on me like that, baloney.
They just keep coming.
They do, and it's really annoying. You can downward thrust them like that to make it really easy, but to make the sheer volume. Boom, one shot, love it.
Okay. Looks like everything has been fixed.
Fixed is good. Needless to say, if we get close to a boss and we're somehow close to the next level up, it would be a waste to just get only a few EXP to get that next level up and everything. So I'd probably go back and fight a few enemies just to get that final level up. Here we've gotten a few game overs. So this, yep, Fairy's back. If you remember, we used her up the first time we came through here. We were so squishy. Not squishy anymore. But no reason not to grab her on our way. There we go. Yeah, just cruising on through. And you know what? You're kind enough to give us a full magic meter. Might as well top off our life. Used to need shield for these guys. Not even gonna bother. Gotta wait for the gap. Sadly, the sword beam doesn't do anything on them. 2 hits for the orange iron knuckle. I think, yep, boss. I'm gonna try to go with it. You're usually supposed to use shield and jump, but I'm just gonna try just shield and see how that goes. If I'm a dingus who can't seem to make his hits, I'll throw jump off. Welcome to the first boss, Horsehead.
Yeah.
And with down thrust, he's really a joke. Normally you're supposed to just jump up and smack him in the head and run away. But with down thrust, I can just run across, bonk him on the head, and hop across. Yeah, hoppity, skippity, hippity, scuppity.
And he's gone.
Now you have to take the key, sadly, to get out of this room. It won't let you progress without it. So we are going to end up with some keys in there after all. Alright. And boom! First temple done. Just like that. Look how fast and easy that was. And now we get life 7. Hopefully, yeah, and then it looks like sword 6 will be next on the agenda. Even better. Doing it this way, unfortunately, means pack 8 will probably be the last thing we get. But it is. But we're very, very close. Life 7, we're just even more. This is where all our hard work in the past couple of streams pays off, though. While we could have gone forward and beaten the horse head there right away, there was no incentive to. It was giving us a level back when we were getting levels wasn't all that hard and the numbers were pretty low to get to. Versus now, like 2,500, that's a lot of EXP when the most you can get out of some enemies, and they're super strong, is 200, and that's rare.
Mm-hmm. Which makes it easier to level up at this point, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
There you go.
Yeah. Now we can just shortcut through here and go into the swamp. Not today. I don't think we went into this cave before.
I don't know.
Oh, got cocky.
They are very jumpy, though.
They are. I know we went to the cave on the right there, because that's where our heart container was, or a magic container, I think. One or the other.
Well, that's handy right there. Now you got through the wall. Ha!
Yeah, the sword beam is good for a few things. Being able to shoot through walls is one of them. It's just annoying that some enemies are immune to it. Okay, whatever was here, we definitely got it.
There you go.
Hope everybody's been enjoying this, and I cannot state enough. When you play Zelda 2, do it this way. If you try to do it the normal way, where you get the item, beat the dungeon, and then move on, you're going to have a much rougher time. And the game gives you no incentive to do these in order. There's none. Just get the dungeon item, get out, move on to the next dungeon. Get that item, get out, so on and so forth. And then only when you get the magic key, go back and start handling it. Getting the final dungeon item, the final spell is not going to help you through any of these earlier things. That's strictly going to help you for endgame stuff. This is the way to do it. This is the way. I can't, obviously, if you read the manual and stuff, that's not how the game developers thought you would play. But this is clearly the best way to play. I am allowed to have my opinion, but it also is as close to fact as possible. If you disagree with what I'm saying, by all means, leave a comment and let us know. I would love to hear your alternative opinion. But quite frankly, this seems to be the way to play something. Much more enjoyable.
Yeah, less trouble.
Yeah. I mean, while you're still weak and squishy at the beginning, it still might be a problem. But it's much less of an issue than fighting through the boss at these lower levels. I mean, just being able to get to up strike and down strike alone
Does seem like it's a lot easier, yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah.
I knew that was going to start spitting energy. And away we go. And when you don't have to worry about sidetracking for keys or what have you, a lot of the labyrinth part of these temples just becomes a non-issue. You can just make a beeline right for the boss if you're following a map and know where to go.
Solves a lot of your problems.
It solves so many of the problems. Love to down thrust this guy, Joe, but I don't think I can. I'm seeing this is a key I don't need. But this is good to get revenge on these guys because they were so troublesome in the beginning. And you can also see I've barely lost 2 things of health when I've got all these health bars, so it's such a less of an issue.
They're dropping magic more often now, too.
It seems like, yes.
And to be fair, that life spell, what was it, cheaper now?
Then when I first got it, yes. When I get to the next level, I believe it'll drop again.
Well, there you go. That definitely makes it a lot easier. Whoop! Ooh, he likes the down thrust, too.
Yes. This is the game's first hint that the down thrusting isn't even a possible thing, because you see an enemy do it before you do. Come on, make your choice. Hey,
oh,
you made the jump. Good for you.
Yep, that one missed.
He did. And just a warning, just because you're now super strong for the second dungeon and everything, don't go crazy with the spells. You will still need the spells occasionally. The good practices techniques of saving spells for when you really need them and all that still all apply. This is still supposed to be a good strategy for fighting darkness. It's just because on the way the stream is delaying it makes it hard for me to pull that off, unfortunately.
Well, to be fair, the game is pulling from the internet and so is the stream, so there's going to be delay.
Yes, unfortunately, because if it was on stream, I stand by my fact that that is a good way to deal with darkness.
Yeah, the limitations of the stream can't be helped.
I think this is the way to go. Force fired with her iron knuckle.
That did.
Oh yeah, my sword always hurts it. That little ghost bugger. Well, I'm still super strong, it's just a lot coming at you. Come on, you.
Safe to say even a Superman would fall to numbers eventually. Right?
Well, that's not, well, I wouldn't say a Superman, but even an OP person in this game.
That's what I'm saying.
Alright. Twofer!
Some luck.
Down thrust is like the best move in this game.
But
I think that takes me to the iron. Come by.
Nope, didn't quite get that one.
Didn't quite it, nope. I got these guys again. Yep. Must be another wrong turn. Yeah, because that's another key. See how many more keys they were trying to give you and how many ways around things they expected you to do? I'm like, But I'll take that over EXP right now. Thank you very much. Okay, so that was another wrong turn. First dungeon was much more straightforward than this, as you can tell. So maybe I'm wrong, and maybe that does it to the item. Let's see.
Easy to get lost in these dungeons, huh?
Yeah. That might be it. And you got this guy.
Likes throwing things.
Throwing things and just charging right at you a lot, too.
Yeah.
Considering he doesn't throw them any direction other than in an arc, you'd think he wouldn't charge it at you, but what do I know? It is definitely
real. Yep. Apparently it is.
Well,
you're a third of the way to the next level. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't think we're going to get 2,000 before we hit the boss, but still. And you notice the key number is not going down because of the magic key, so the one key we get from each dungeon is just going to always be there now.
You're hurting.
Yeah, I am. Well, I can't do the cheesy move against these guys. I have to fight them legit. Yeah, that time it worked. Maybe because it was the only thing on the screen. We'll see.
It's possible.
Alright, is that the boss? This is the boss. Definitely gonna life up. I took 3 things. So you know what? We could do that twice. And we're just going to shield up, and that should be it. Welcome to the second boss. First was horse head, now it's helmet head.
Yep.
It's a little taller, unfortunately. We're still taking damage, but we're full life on range. So 2 helmets will fly around almost like a Gleeok, really. And then we fight his actual head. And somehow all the heads are able to just spit energy balls.
Well, they got rid of it now.
Definitely a unique enemy.
Yeah. Didn't get a level up out of him, though.
No. The level ups don't come from the bosses, they come from these.
Ah.
And this will be a guaranteed level up.
And a recharge, looks like.
Yes, full heal. Another reason to save it for later on when you really, really need it. Level 7, thank you very much. The next dungeon 3. Oh, quick point, very quick point. In the first dungeon, when we put that stone in, this statue that we put the crystal in that first dungeon was basically light blue, the color of this one. And now this crystal is red, the color of the next dungeon. So it's a nice subtle hint.
Yep.
Unlike the first game, like when you get the map, oh, this is level 1, oh, this is level 7. No. You don't get any kind of numerical order in these palaces.
You just gotta take a wild guess as to where to go next.
If you don't have the manual and you don't have a user guide, some kind of guide you're following, it is kind of up in the air which one to take. Another reason why there's nothing to stop you from doing what I'm doing. But the game does give you like subtle hints. Like I said, it shows you right there. Oh, that statue pillar was red, so the next palace will be red.
Mm-hmm.
And like instead of going on that long round side quest, we can just follow.
You already did the long route.
Yes. Let's see.
What?
Oh, just one-shotting ghosts because we're at 7 life. Didn't get it. Didn't get it. Life can only go up once more, but sword and magic can go up 2 more times. Fairy? Oops.
Isn't this the only time you can actually turn into a fairy?
What, in any Zelda game?
Yeah.
Yes. The other Zelda games, while they have magic spells, nothing on the same level of Zelda 2 magic spells. In the first game, you just had the magic wand in the book, which just let you cast a damaging spell, and that was it. The next game, the only magic, quote-unquote, you got was through medallions. And after Link to the Past, it was Link's Awakening again. Not that many magic spells, it's mostly tools. Ocarina of Time, same issue. There weren't so much magic as items that let things like Fayor's wind, inspire, that sort of thing. And nothing. Zelda 2's magic was definitely on another level when it comes to power and the things you could do. Basically, if you play through the game like a wizard instead of a fighter, it's pretty amazing some of the options the game gives you. Problem is, Link is generally known to be a fighter.
That's about magic.
And they gave him a little stick of a sword with enemies proper length swords. They gave him a little sword, kind of like knife length.
More like a dagger than a sword.
But every other enemy sword is longer.
Yeah, they give him more reach.
Maybe these little kangaroo knight things are the only thing that might, you could argue, have the same level of reach. But they also just hoppity hop through everything. This thing. Oh.
There you go.
And those of you who are here for our previous streams, you must saw how much I was struggling to get through this. Get through this. Now look at what I'm doing. Boom, he's done. The reason I didn't do that with the first one is because I didn't think I had much jumping room because of where he spawned.
He definitely has a lot more room. A lot more reach.
That's what I'm saying. Kind of nerfed Link's reach in this game. Thankfully, something they fixed in the next game. Quite frankly, if they hadn't stored a proper length, I think a lot of people would give this game a lot less reach. Personal opinion. Alright, this time we go this way. Bye-bye. You see what I was saying about the stone, how it was red and now this dungeon's red?
Mm-hmm. You're definitely hurting.
I'm definitely hurting, and I might end up losing a life along the way. But that's okay. Unless I get lucky and then get a red bottle drop, that would be amazing. Whoop, boom, boom. Nope. Boom. And I think it was 3 hits. Trump is actually making this harder.
I gotcha.
He got me. There we go. Sadly, not quite enough for another life. They're the real demons of the dungeon.
Yep, the blue boy.
Question is, do I go down there for that EXP? To do that, I gotta go past it.
I don't know, you're pretty squishy right now. One hit and you're done.
Well, I might go down anyway, because the second I drop down here, even though I'm on the other side of these blocks, he's going to know it. Okay.
Oh, and he got you in the butt.
Yeah. You know what? Let's try. You know what the old saying is? Work smarter, not harder.
Yep. That guy's much easier than the blues anyway, right?
Yep. At 6, he's pretty weak, and then when I get to 7, they'd be even easier. Make this easier. Bye-bye.
Well, he's gonna get you.
Now, if he stays down there...
He did.
There we go. Now he's not a threat. While I deal with Red Boy.
Every now and then, it's easier to just remove the threat.
Especially when it comes to those who can throw their swords.
Yeah, they have sword beams too, apparently.
Oh, and here we are, boss time. Boss number 3. And they thought you loved the Iron Knuckle so much they gave one a horse.
Oh, jeez.
He's not technically called an Iron Knuckle. He actually has his own unique name. Just don't sadly remember what it is. If you wanted to look up the actual boss names of these guys, you're well worn welcome. But as it is, we start with our good old handy dandy down thrust. And again, it's a shame Nintendo's too happy because the boss music for these Zelda 2 bosses are pretty epic.
Yeah, rather than risk them getting on our case about the music and copyright striking, we put in our own music.
Now see, now he's just an Iron Knuckle. A blue one, granted. They knew what they were doing when they made this guy. How strong and annoying he would be. And you can go off screen, because why not? If you try to do this with low levels, he's going to game over you a lot. Sadly, I don't get enough for another life. He might get rid of me. Unless I can get that last hit in. Nope.
He gotcha.
He got him. Okay. Now we get to do it all over again.
Oh boy. Would reflect be of any help here?
No, because my sword can block his shots. It's just that his shots, he can rapid fire.
Oh.
Sadly, I don't think spell, or thunder works on him. Or else I would try it. Here, but I would really want to save my magic. He is a dark nut, so the cheese method can work, as you can see here. But look at that. You saw that, right?
Yeah.
3 swords just bam, 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 bam. There we go.
You got him though.
I was still blinking out, which did not make things easy.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Alright, and then purple. Because the next dungeon we go to, where we got
purple.
The boots, what's purple? Heal up, and another free level, which should be, yeah.
Magic.
Yeah, and we get a little preview. Dungeon 4 will get us life 8, and then we'll either get life magic 7 or sword 7 at dungeon 5.
Mm-hmm.
See, now spells have dropped again.
That's handy.
Because attack is always the highest value EXP level, and it's going to be a little bit between getting to this dungeon and the next one. It would be really great if you could pull off one more level up in between finishing the dungeons. If we get the next counter to give us attack 7 instead of magic 7. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And at this point, that's what the real goal is. It's not to, between beating bosses, which one EXP is to get the next meter to whatever stat you want to increase most, rather than just going with the flow. Because now, since magic and life are just one thing away from being maxed, they're not as important to get as attack up, because you need attack up to get 7 and 8.
Mm-hmm.
That means getting to 5,000. So we'll see. And one thing I haven't touched on, I've specifically avoided, there are little link dolls in the world that'll give you automatic 1-ups. I haven't been bothering with them this whole time, strictly because, well, right now it doesn't matter if we lose lives, because those 1-up dolls do not come back, even if you get a game over. So, well, first off, we got the water walking boots, so we can just bypass that tunnel.
Convenient.
There, one here to show them off. That's a 1-up doll. We will be getting those little dead last. When all the dungeons are done, it's just the final temple to go through. Then we will game over to go back to the beginning and start picking up all the 1-up link dolls in the world to go into that with the most amount of lives.
Makes sense. That's going to be the hardest.
Yes, it's going to be a long journey and it's going to be really rough. Even at max level, we're going to have a time. Gotcha. I think actually because we didn't have to go through the gauntlet, we don't need this, but I'm going to do it anyway.
There you go.
How are we doing on time?
We just passed 30 minutes a couple minutes ago.
Okay. And off we go.
You're in pretty good shape time-wise.
Black has got so much cheaper that I'm going to cast it. See if we can get for these bozos.
Ah.
Well, there was another one.
Whoops. Oh, he got you from behind there.
Rude.
Oh.
Gotcha that time. 3 keys, by the way. 3 keys and 3 crystals left to put. Ignore that. Oh, but that's badly needed. That wizard did a number on us. Okay.
Yeah, he did hurt quite a bit. Oop, you got a friend back there.
Yeah, we're running away.
Oops.
I will say, this would be, if you didn't have the magic key, this would be one of the first dungeons where it really hurts you if you don't have enough keys. Because you really have to go around to find them. It's called the Maze Island Temple for a reason. They're just beating me all sorts of up. These things are not helping.
Well, you are getting plenty of experience out of them.
No, these guys give you 0.
Oh.
The wizards give you 100. But the wizards give you 100, but these guys not so much. That's what makes them even more annoying.
Aww.
They keep coming, they hurt you and stuff, but you can't get nothing for killing.
Well, that's really annoying.
Yeah. They're worse than the bubbles. Oh, okay, no. That was on me. I forgot to... Link, you gotta jump, buddy. There we go. Oh, and I can't stay in one place either. Bye-bye.
Oh, you missed.
No, I pressed the jump button, I swear. Okay, there we go. That's how it's supposed to happen. Yeah. Okay, maybe yes.
Ooh, you got 2 of them. Oh, they're gonna be really annoying.
Very much so. But now they're both on the same side. Yeah. Got enough for it?
There?
No, I don't got enough magic to get it.
Aww.
I come up with if I get a magic bottle or something here from this guy instead of EXP, maybe. Yeah. Try to remember that's there if I get some magic soon. Sometimes these red guys can drop that.
Ooh, that's helpful.
Very. Now we'll go back to get the EXP. These dungeons crumble when you leave them, so there's no point in...
Oh. No point in leaving it there.
Exactly. If I remember right, 4,000 just going to get us magic 8, I think.
Well, that could still be helpful.
Or not magic 8, I mean life 8. Oh! And here we are! We want shield and we want reflect. And here we go. Here's the boss.
Ooh.
He's just basically a giant wizard. Yeah. Fun fact, that is the wizard. It's not just any wizard either. He's the wizard that cast the sleeping spell on Zelda back in North Palace.
Ha! That got him.
Yes, but thankfully he does the same tactic as the little wizards you've been fighting this whole time. So as long as you have reflect and enough life for the few times he spawns on top of you, he's a really straightforward boss, thankfully. Now, ironically, this is the pattern that starts to break a little bit, because this is clearly yellow.
Mm-hmm.
But the Ocean Palace, which is next, is green. That's what I thought. So give us life 8, and then next up should be attack 7. And there we go. Now our life natural defense is max. Oh, sorry. And the difficulty.
Momentary.
And we just water walk our way out. Okay. We're cruising pretty good.
Yep. That was what, Dungeon 4?
That was Dungeon 4. On the other hand, I have 0 lives. So, but it's okay. If I game over, I mean, I have no EXP stashed or anything for me.
Not right now, no.
No. And if anything, 5's easier to get to than 4 because it's straight from the town.
Yeah.
But I will say, out of all the bosses in Zelda 2, the boss of this particular temple dungeon gives me the most grief. Before I discovered this method, everybody, I'm going to tell you, he gave me the most trouble. Yeah, I say he, it's more of an it. But you'll see.
One-shotting the bubbles.
Oh no, well, I'm attack 6. When I'm on attack 8, it's going to be a whole different initiative.
Ah.
If I can get to 5,000, well then, I'll definitely be, at least attack 7, which would be really good for this particular boss.
If I remember right, Majora's Mask is the next one that gives any kind of transformative power to him.
What do you mean? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. And, well, I mean, technically, I guess in that one, you have a Great Fairy Mask. It doesn't turn you into the Great Fairy, but I mean, it...
Well, it transforms him into, like, a Deku scrub and stuff. That's what I mean by transformation.
Right, I was just thinking about it. I'm like, well, you know what? There is a fairy mask in that game. And that's probably the closest thing you're going to get to a fairy spell-like stuff. Oh, I did the wrong spell. Now I can't interact. Ugh.
Oops.
Well, oh well. Everyone see a fairy take an elevator? Here you go. I can use more magic. I'm going to try and kill this guy, see if he drops a red. Nope. And if you guys recall, when we came here to get the whistle, flute, whatever you choose to call it, there was a bunch of fake walls. Oh, that spawning underneath me baloney is just for the birds. Alright, let's try that again. Like I said, if I cast Reflect here, it doesn't, the flame doesn't like bounce back on them, which, no, I feel like it just stops. Versus, if I try to block with my regular shield, it would not block it, and I would still get hurt. The best method is move if the fire is going to come at you, but keep jumping and down thrusting to try and catch them when they appear. You can try to jump after them, but it's really not worth it. Because they disappear much faster. Hang around long enough, they will try to jump on you, to just spawn on top of you. Like that. But as you see, he's worth 200 if you kill him, so it's definitely
worth the attempt.
Yeah. He's a troublesome, but good reward. Just that bubbles causing all sorts of grief. Come on. Getting closer.
Oh, yes. Whoop. Oh, he got you there. Double.
Back.
Yep. Oh. Walked into both of them.
Yeah, I mean, that was enough to take out my life. At least I get rid of...
Nope.
I didn't get rid of the wizard, I get rid of the bubble. Because the wizard is more or less straightforward and predictable than the bubble. There's the reason both spawn up on this area, because dealing with both is annoying. Especially if you're trying to actually kill the wizard.
Oh, he got you.
Oh, I jumped on him. Come on. There we go. Game would tell me I didn't jump on him when I definitely did. You know what I think we're at? Yes, we are. Ah, this is a lifesaver here. I won't get an extra life out of this, but if I can get a magic bottle or two, I'll be at least really fully healed.
You just need these blocks to finish falling, right?
Yeah, although enough of them might have fallen where I can just go now. Now it's just a matter of getting the right height for when... Yeah. When he shows up. How we doing?
Of course he does.
We're still doing okay on time? No.
47 minutes.
I would like to take this moment to point out the obvious here. The first two dungeons, I pretty much blew through them. The only thing that's slowing me down on Dungeon 2 is that I took 1 or 2 wrong turns. Dungeon 3 and 4 slowed me down a little bit more because the difficulty ramped up.
Oh, he got you.
I was going to be really annoyed if he dropped a bottle, if that was the one that killed me. But what I'm trying to say is, seems like every 2 dungeons the difficulty ramps. 1 and 2 were okay, and then 3 and 4, difficulty got significantly harder, I think it's fair to say.
Yep, well, he got you.
Come on, give me a bottle. Now we're in Dungeon 5, and I think it's fair to say that, the enemies are
a lot tougher.
Not only tougher, but you're getting enemies that drop 200 EXP for killing, which is a testament to how strong the game and difficult the game expects them to be for you to get rid of.
Mm-hmm.
I think once I get attack level 7, I can start one-shotting those guys.
That'll be nice. Well, that was an experience bag. Not really what you needed, but hey.
I'll take it. And I'm sorry if this looks a little bit boring for you guys, but I really need the heals. I need that red magic bottle in the worst way. It's one of the few Zelda games that doesn't give you where the enemies don't drop any life for you. Granted, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, the latest games, they don't do that either. Although, ironically, I think Echoes of Wisdom does.
You know what? I don't remember. I've played through most of Echoes myself.
For the record, yes, we will get to that game eventually. Now we played Zelda 3 and now Zelda 2 on this channel. The other Zeldas are definitely coming in rotation.
Eventually.
We'll get there.
The ones that are available to us, anyway.
But as everybody who, at the time of this recording, the Switch 2 was recently announced and all that, so things are changing for at least the more recent Zelda games that are playable. So we'll see how things go. Yeah, you better turn on. And I think even it...
Well, experience is good.
Experience is good. Not what I really
200.
need. Oh, yeah. I'll get 200 from every experience bag this guy drops. That's why, and somebody's playing through normally, just beating each boss, this is the grind spot. This is where you want to just stay and keep attacking and attacking and attacking until you can basically max out your stats here if you wait long enough. Because 50 EXP from a normal kill and then occasionally 200.
That'll definitely add up.
Oh yeah.
And you're sitting at a cool 1750. That's not bad.
Yeah. A long way from 5,000.
But getting closer to halfway.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that. Came right immediately after I killed that last one.
They're starting to come faster, aren't they?
Yeah. Now the game knows I'm almost. If they hit me once, I'm dead. It knows that. And of course, I mean, yay, but not what I need, game.
You managed to hit that one and kill him almost immediately.
Yeah. I got really lucky with the double stab on it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's see if I can start doing that. It might make it even easier. Hmm?
What?
Oh, I just said something.
No.
Yeah, not always doable. He's got a little bit of invincibility frame. That's what the flashing is. Theoretically, what's been happening when I kill it in one shot, not that so much I'm doing that, is that Lord just that second stroke just seems to just hit him right in between his little flashes. It's really hard to do, and that was basically lucky shots.
Oh, he got you from behind. Still got you.
I know, the worst part of that is I'm spacing them.
There you go.
Ah.
Well, yeah, it's still pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If it ends up where I get 5,000 EXP out of this guy before he decides to give me a red bottle, fine, I'll just die. But I'd really rather not.
Yeah, you're over halfway now.
Yeah, that's why it's such a great grinding spot.
Yeah.
Because so every 10 or so of these kill, they'll drop something that's not EXP. So 200 adds up real fast. It's far easier to kill than those wizards.
That's certainly true. Those guys were giving you one heck of a beating. Oop, that got you.
I think even at even with max attack,
mutual kill there.
even with max attack, you can't one-shot the wizard, sadly.
Oh.
They're not even Wiz Robes. Their name is some weird thing. So they're stronger than Wiz Robes. To my knowledge, they haven't shown up again. Well, the eyeball monsters, those have. I think it echoes with them. All three types of ghost monsters in Zelda show up. Moa, the guinea.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. There's the bottle, finally.
It definitely got you more than halfway to the next level, too.
Yes. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like every 10. So watch. I'll count this time. 2.
Yep.
Three.
Yeah, sorry if this is boring, though.
4.
He didn't die.
Oh, he'll be 4. He'll be number 4.
That's 4, yeah. 5 is playing chicken.
Yeah.
Get back here, you chicken.
And we might. This might be our last palace for this run, and save palace 6
For next
for
time?
next stream. Because to be fair, it's the outside of the final palace. It's gonna be a bit of a journey.
That was 7.
7. Thank you for keeping track. Okay, so maybe it's every 7 drops and not 10. Well, that just makes the leveling up a bit
Grinding
faster.
easier, yeah.
The catch is, of course, it's raw RNG whether you get the EXP or the magic bottle.
Mm-hmm.
So I think in later games, like say Skyward Sword, they give you trinkets to increase whether you're getting life drops or other drops from monsters.
Mm-hmm.
If they ever do a remaster of this one with a quality of life upgrades, I would highly recommend is that monsters can drop life heals items. Or at least increase the chances of them dropping magic versus EXP bags.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, sometimes the EXP bags is good stuff. Can't argue the results. Here. I've been doing this, what, 10 minutes?
Closer to 20, I'd say.
20 minutes, and I'm well on my way to
5,000, yeah.
yes. This is a trick as old as when the game first came out. Nintendo Power actually posted a tips and tricks bit about this specific area. That's why for most Zelda 2 players, everybody knows this section.
Mm-hmm.
And then, well, I'm not going to die now, because I finally got enough life to make this magic happen. The boss is hard enough that I do not want to attack him without full life and magic. That's the only reason I'm still here. The 5,000 would be a bonus, but I really need to have full life and magic. Or I'll just get a game over. It's practically guaranteed, even with rewind powers. I appreciate everybody's patience for me with this. In order to speed things up, let's just make sure I don't miss us. Come on. Listen, you want this to be over as fast as I do, buddy. Just give me the red bottles and I'll be on my way.
When we poke you in the face, give me a red bottle and then I'll leave.
Yeah, pretty much. Come on. No. Not what I want.
Good stuff, but yeah.
Oh, it's very good stuff. 2 or 3 more of those, and I've got my next level up.
Not what you need.
No.
Oh.
Granted, it would make this easier, but still. Back in my day, there was a controller, a special controller called the NES Advantage, which you really want to get nostalgic for NES people worked up, make a new Advantage for the Switch, let me tell you. But you could just set, it was the first controller that had turbo controllers. So what you could do is, in this game, set up turbo controls to the attack button and just hold down the button. And it would definitely kill him. Then all you have to do is nudge to the left to make him respawn eventually. It was easy mode.
Well, they do have turbo controllers for the Switch.
They do, but it doesn't have the same aesthetic as the Advantage. Because you've never seen the Advantage?
No, I have not.
It actually had a joystick, like a proper arcade joystick on it.
Oh.
And very big round buttons. Like, I'd say double the size of the modern controller button.
Oh boy.
And the controller itself, instead of being the rectangle of the regular NES, it was...
Well, you hit 5,000.
Well, we did hit 5,000. 6 and 7 for magic, so it definitely wants me to do magic next. Alright, guys. I don't want you to be bored, and we are getting close to the end of time here. So I will make one attempt on the boss with 0 lives. I'm gonna try for one more boss. See, now I'm one-shotting. Makes it much faster.
Well, that's handy. Whoop.
Look how much faster this is going.
Much less of a struggle. 2 key bags right there. Oh. Still got you.
Still got me, but that's okay. Sadly, I don't have enough for life.
Oh no.
But at least I'm one-shotting him, so it's, like I said, speeds it up immensely.
Much faster.
And if...
Love giving you those bags.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, this is meant to be...
A grind spot.
Yeah, the game developers wanted you to use this as, okay, time for you to get to max level. Yeah, I can just mash now since he's one dying. And those are gonna pile up quick. As soon as we see a red drop, out of here. Come on. Don't get me wrong, I love the EXP you've been dropping me, buddy, but I need a red bottle.
That didn't even hit the ground. Whoops. That was just another EXP bag, though.
Yeah.
Well, considering we're just over an hour, maybe we should do this grind off camera.
Well, it's not meant to be a grind for EXP, it just be grind for a stupid magic bottle.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Do the grind off camera and you'll be able to start up fresh.
And just do the level 5 boss next time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if I do that, I might as well just die then.
I don't know. You're more than halfway to the next level. At the rate these guys are spawning on you.
2, 3. There it is, finally. That was only 3.
Yeah. Looks like you found the sweet spot. They're not turning around instantaneously on you.
I mean, even killing them by themselves, yeah, 50 a pop is nothing to sneeze at. Look at that, 3.
3 pea bags right there, yeah.
No, it's still not another.
Level up yet.
Hey, that's what I wanted. Okay, now we're fully healed. Can't even look at the EXP meter, so I gotta keep an eye on these guys. Am I even close to the next level?
You're 5,500 and rising rapidly.
Well, 50 per.
And 200. Yeah, you're 5870 and rising. Oh, you're gonna hit it soon. There it is. Magic is gonna go up.
Yep, this will max out magic, and then it'll be 8,000 per max attack. Alright, fine. Alright, we're gonna make a chant. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna go. So at least nothing else. I call that another pro tip. If you want to gain levels fast, if you want to get to attack level 7, obviously as soon as possible, because that makes that so much easier. Game, you're just taunting me. I'll use up all my magic just because I can. There. We got one shot at those guys now. Level 7 sword is now you're starting to really punch.
You're packing more of a wallop on them.
Maybe we can end the stream with one more boss kill, but we'll see. It's gonna be an epic fight. Either I'm gonna kill him or he's gonna kill me. And if I die to him, well, then that's the stream. Not even messing around. We're just making a run for it.
There you go. Whoops.
That works out because needed that.
Mm-hmm.
Done ya.
There you go.
Fortunately, these guys still are a pain. But I think it was, what, 4 hits? Much easier.
Yeah.
Still better than it was. But you see, you have to run the gauntlet of Iron Knuckles just to get to the boss.
Which hurts, obviously.
Which hurts a lot. But
Well, that got him.
Yeah, now we're hitting really, really hard. Okay, here's the boss. Shield. Health. Just leave it on that, and here we go. This is the one boss whose name I remember because I gained over so much to him. Uma. That mace hits hard. And see, even with level 7 attack, barely doing damage. But look how badly he's hurting me.
Yeah.
4 more hits. 4 more hits. 4 more hits. I can't look at my life while I'm fighting him. Let me know if I'm down to 1 square.
You're down to 1. You walked into him there.
Yeah, well, it's hard to get the timing. Sure, there are guys who are even better at this game than me that can get the timing. Nope, I think he's got me. Oh, or not.
Nope, he got
me.
you. You might be able to rewind and get him. He had 1 notch left.
Alright. We'll take one more crack at it.
I know he's got 2. Oh, he got you. Ooh. Aw.
How tiny.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, now. Turn of Ganon.
Aw.
We will get them next time, guys. But, next time on The Legend of Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, we'll take down Gruma and at least get to the final palace. I can't promise to go through the whole entire palace in one stream. It's pretty labyrinth. But I think we made a lot of great progress today.
Yeah, you definitely made a good amount of progress.
If you guys liked what you saw, please leave a like and a heart, favorite our channel, subscribe, follow all the good stuff. You can follow us also on X at, I think it's at Dream Angel Comics.
Yeah.
And if you want to financially support us, please go to indieplan.com, Dream Angel Comic Books, and buy our books. It will be very helpful to us. We'd really appreciate it.
We do have a Discord to keep people in the loop.
Yeah, and we'll put that link out there soon enough.
Yeah, it's on the channels, both of them.
All right. So until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.